In a world where you had a few channels and a few platforms, you could massively send out a piece of content that would reach a broad audience, right? This is the world we used to live in. And for the last 10 to 15 years, we continually are getting into a world where there's more choices and more fragmentation. So audiences are getting sliced up.
As a content owner, you want to be everywhere, and yet the challenge is one of all these fractured devices and the expense. So while everyone's moved into a mobile first, scenario, I think that the trend in the prescriptive advice would also be to ensure that you've got a connected TV device strategy and to look at solutions that allow you to quickly get into the market.
Finding your audience means, what content do I develop for my particular audience or acquire? How do I target market them? What devices? What should my distribution strategy be in terms of devices and publishers, right? So that problem needs to be solved. The second problem is, once you find that audience, is how do you get them to consume your content? You only got one shot. There's only so much you can present on that first screen, right? And your user interface, right? This is the massive problem we have with cable with 500 channels. Who the hell is going to scroll up and down the channel? So digital gives us a choice. We can do things and present things that are more personalized or targeted, but that's kind of the second problem, is getting consumers to consume.
It's important to get your content out there, but I think it's also important to make sure that you're delivering content in an agile way, because I think users have a very short attention span, and when something is not working right, or if they have an issue with a certain flow, they expect things to be changed very quickly and not a month from now, or quarterly release and things like that. So I think it's very important to keep on top of that. It's all evolving. I mean, if you look at Red Bull, for instance, it was a beverage company, and now it's a publishing company that also makes beverages. It's a $6.5 billion company, and they have gotten away from sponsoring events to actually owning the events. So I think that more and more content providers are going to want to participate in direct relationships with the audience and really establish that direct line to the audience to improve engagement. And I think content providers can help a great deal, along with the effective platforms.